Disperse into the abyss of nihility. Gushing water. Aquarius sphere. Raging wind. Prism stars. I humble myself in the void. Shining gate. Primal fire. Nova explosion. Urban darkness. Maxwell minimus. Perish. Dimensional material.
I won't move. We will carry on our dreams. Lure.
This cannot be.
Hello, this is Masterbeam347 and welcome to the post-game of Banjo Kazooie. Last time we took out Gruntilda, actually fought this time, and now she's crushed into a boulder. Well, trapped. But I told you there was post-game stuff we can do here, and we're going to do that now. First we're going to show you guys about the secret hidden maze. And this isn't really too, if you don't care about achievements, then this isn't really important, but if you guys are curious or want the achievement, or just want to know a few extra cheat codes, I suppose, then yes, the game is important, but I thought I showed you anyway. I'm not going to show off all of these mini games, just an example, because it's pretty self-explanatory afterwards. But what you do is that you go into first person view, and you look at the picture like so. It doesn't always activate straight away, it's really annoying. I don't know why it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't register or... There we go. Hey, you found my secret moving picture game. Complete this puzzle and you can win mystery prize. It better be good, Sawyer Brain. Do I guess the new moves? Maybe. Now watch this. Use the left stick to move Banjo's hand. Press A to pick up and put down the pieces, X to return them to the side, or right stick to rotate them. And this is basically it. What you have to do is you have to complete this puzzle in a time limit. They get much tougher though. This is the easiest one. But every time you complete it, you know what? I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to complete this puzzle first, and then I'm going to tell you. But for the most part, this one's really self-explanatory. But as you can see, the picture keeps on moving, so it's hard to know which pieces go where. So you have pretty good memory as well. There we go. Hey, you did it! It was easy beat of breath. What do we win? Listen carefully, and I'll tell you. Use the tiles on the floor on the sandcastle in Treasure Trove Cove to spell the word otherwsie. Okay then. So basically, you can also try level 2 on my game if you like. Just look at the picture again. So what you do is, that's where you get special codes as well, which just like when we found with Cheeto, goes to the castle, hit them in, and these codes been which change Banjo's appearance and stuff and all that. Now he says there are only 6 games, saying that 6 are the last one. That's not true. There's actually 7. Look at the picture the 7th time, and then you do the final puzzle. And this one actually gives you a sneak peek, a little bit of Banjo-Tooie of a certain stage. But I'm not going to show them all off, because I've already did this and even got the achievement. There's actually an achievement for this, for completing all 7 puzzles. I don't really feel like I don't want to do that again, because they get really frustrating, they get tougher. You gotta remember to turn them around and all that. But if you are curious as to what they will look like, I'll give a link to another channel on YouTube that actually did all the puzzles. I actually used it to help me out with it when I did it in the first update for the game. But I'm going to show you guys that. But if you want the achievement, make sure to do all 7 of those. Pretty simple enough. However though, there is one other secret here. And I talk of course of the eggs. Stop and flop. Well, originally when the originally, actually I talk about it along the way. Originally, in 1064 version, when they made this game, they're planning on doing some kind of special swap feature or transfer between two games, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. And these are basically the eggs. Well, they're these mystery eggs along with a certain key. And these are supposed to be like transferred into the next game with a save file. And the problem was, no one barely ever used it. Because the thing is, to actually do this like hidden secret here, you had to swap Banjo-Kazooie to Banjo-Tooie like real quickly, like in 10 seconds on Nintendo 64 game console. And when they made a slightly updated version with certain ones, the time got reduced to 1 second. So if you got 10 seconds of battle, I think 1 second? That was ridiculous. So the whole thing just pretty much got scrapped. But in the Xbox Live Arcade version, they sort of brought it back. Sort of. But okay, now here is the really important thing, and I really cannot stress this enough. And I really need to tell you guys about this, because this is like crazy, but it is the first time you play through this game, and you do not see the eggs. You will not see the eggs at all. You see, for this to work, you need a save file of either Banjo-Tooie or Banjo Nuts and Bolts, or Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Yeah, the first time I played this game, I didn't get any of these eggs at all, or stuff like that. But then wait a second, then how on earth did they actually manage to get it on the Nintendo 64? Well, you had to go to the back of the castle and type in a certain code or certain sentence, which always seemed to whine for some reason. And when you did that, it showed the location of it pretty much revealed the location of where the egg was, and also just making it activate. You cannot do that on this version. This game does not like you for cheating. If you write any of these secret phases into the Xbox Live Arcade version, the game will disable the autosave. Yes, this game does not like it when you cheat. I don't think it really counts when it comes to cheater and stuff like that, because since you found the page, since you actually found those missing pages first, I'm pretty sure those codes are okay. But you can type in any secret phases and stuff like that. I mean secret phrases. If you do that, the game will not be happy, and it will disable. So yeah. So if you want to do this, I'm about to show you off right now, you need to have a save file of Banjo-Tooie. This is only for those who have the Xbox Live Arcade version. If you have the Nintendo 64 version, you need to type in these secret phrases, which I will, again, I'll give it a link to on screen. But this is only for Nintendo 64 people, not for people who have my version, Xbox Live Arcade. You'll be wasting your time. It does not work. You need a save file Banjo-Tooie or Nuts and Bolts. Cannot stress that enough. But anyway, I'm going to show you where the first egg is. Remember in the credits they actually showed you an example of where one of them is? Well, one of them is through here. And you know it's here because you hear this certain time. It's really cool. But yeah, you probably already noticed what these eggs look like if you've been watching my playthrough. You probably noticed that jingle, but I didn't pick them up because one of the same as the post game. But you see, this is actually connected with Banjo-Tooie and unlocks certain things in Banjo and stuff which you can use in Banjo-Tooie, like certain cheats and stuff. And the keys actually used in the Banjo-Tooie as well. I never got these eggs before, so let's try this now. There we go. Ooh, an egg. That's one of the 7 stop and swap items we've been looking for. I reckon it'll unlock something special in my Nuts and Bolts adventure. Can't wait. Look at them promoting Nuts and Bolts. It's disgusting. If you already know, Nuts and Bolts was a complete failure and completely destroyed the Banjo and Kazooie game. If you're playing the 64 version, it's have a different settings instead. But don't worry, this thing also does work, I believe, in Banjo Tooie if you have the if you bought that version as well, for Live Arcade like I have. So yeah, you don't have a save file of Banjo Tooie? Don't even bother doing this. It's not going to work for you guys. There's nothing I can do about that. And do not type in those codes. I will be showing them off, but I will specifically be saying this only for the people who have the original Nintendo 64. Anyway, that's the first one. Not every level has these secrets. Some of them do, some of them don't. But we're going to go through the ones which do. But it showed you a few examples of where these eggs are, but not all of them. But there is more than just the ones I showed. There are a total of 6 eggs, and also one of the ice key. So that's what I'm doing, showing you guys this. Okay then, let's go to Gobi's Valley next. Remember we saw that place that was might have been closed up? Well, now it's fully open. I have a Banjo Tooie file, so that's why the place is already open for me. So yeah, if you're really that desperate or curious to see what this is all about, you're going to need Banjo Tooie or a Nuts and Bolts file. Very important. The next egg is actually, remember we saw Gobi, the camel? We saw that door opening? That's where it is. Okay, just wait till this guy passes through. There we go. Then let's find the magic carpet. Yep, and notice this door open, so let's get it. When every time you hear this jingle, you know you found one of the stop and swap items. But to get to this one, just ground pound this. And there we go. Next egg. Wow, another one of those special stop and swap eggs. Hope this isn't a cool joke and we can actually use them this time. Yeah, okay, I admit that's pretty funny. Basically, it's talking about the Nintendo 64 fail thing that we're doing. It just didn't work. I mean, I know they're always trying to. I know that Rare were always the innovators back then, always trying something different to just, with the boundaries and stuff, and that's cool. But Nintendo 64, as great as it was, it still had its limits. So yeah, it didn't really work out very well. I mean, come on, 10 seconds to swap game cartridges? That's ridiculous. And think of how good that cheat is. I'm not going to do that. Yeah. So yeah, but the Xbox 360 has more and better capability of doing this now, and since they're both Xbox Live Arcade games, the save files can easily be shared between each other without any swapping or stuff like that. So it's just much easier. Okay then. Next, we're getting something else. Not an egg, but the actual key. You probably know what I'm talking about if you saw the credits in my last part. So we're just going to get that next. I'm not doing this in any particular order. There's no specific order of doing it, I'm just doing it to the world's closest to me, and I'm just getting the egg that I need. Oh, let's go this way next. Okay, so let's go through here. Okay then. So remember we saw that cave where that walrus was? Well, we need to just go back into there, and well, that's where we will find our the ice key. Hey, back off. Oh, I just have a look. Right through here. Yeek! The bear again. Take that noise orange thing with you. But you notice there's a crack here. I do like that jingle though. And there's our ice key. Cool! An enormous ice key. We should keep this stop and swap item for later. That's the only unique stop and swap item, the key. The rest are actually eggs. But yeah, there we go. Now we're done here. I'm not going to bother with any editing here. I'm just going to go to each level as in my pace and just show you guys all the rest of the post-game stuff. The only thing I'm not really showing you is putting in any cheat codes. Again, I'll just go to a link to the description because I don't really see much of a point in them. If you really want to show them off, again, if you want to see them again, I'm just going to do a link. But okay then, so far we have 2 eggs and we got the ice key. But the next stage we're actually going to, well, I mean next world, actually has 2 eggs as opposed to 1. So, let's go this way next. Oh, be careful here. There we go. So it's through here. Yep, the next place we go to get not 1 but 2 of these eggs is the Mad Monster Mansion. Again, I cannot stress this enough. You need, I repeat here, you need to have a save file of Banjo Tooie or Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. I know I sound like a freaking broken record, but I do not want any of you putting in that cheat code and then getting yourself screwed over and, you know, just not being able to, let's see, it's one of these. There we go. Yep, it's this guy, the toilet. Okay then, that's 3. But, like I said, there are actually 2 eggs here. The next one is through this cellar. Now, if you're first time for the game, you don't need to one this has actually a cross on it. But if you have a save file, it reveals this. Alright. Sweet. But we're almost there now, guys. There's 2 more eggs and we are done. Alright then. Next we are going towards Rusty Bucket Bay. Yeah. Don't worry, it won't nearly be as agonising as the one we had to get all the jiggies. Because you don't have to go in any water or anything. Next one is actually on a boat. And I think I've actually already showed off where that egg is accidentally while I was basically looking around. Oh, oops, don't fall down here. There. Right then. Back to the worst level in the game, as in the toughest one. Difficulty spike. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's go. Here we go, through here, Rusty Bucket Bay. I thought I know to see this place again. Well, basically, we need to actually break one of these windows, and the egg should be in one of them. Let's see. Ow! Forgot about you. Hey! Is it this one? No, this wasn't it. Remember, you should hear a jingle or something. But yeah, one of these places, and we can't hear that jingle. But it is one of these windows. Just need to it's just process of elimination. Let's see. Is it this one instead? There we go. Hey, back off. Alright, we're almost done. One more egg left. And that one is it's in Click Clock Wood. Alright then, let's go. Oh no, it's not this way. Yeah. Where's the way the Click Clock Wood again? Oh yeah, I remember. I have to go back through this hole. And it's coming back to me now. Okay, so through here. Not in the mood. Alright then, and the last one is through Click Clock Wood. We need to go through a specific season though. And again, I think I probably accidentally showed this off screen, but I didn't on screen, but I didn't want to click the egg. But we need to go to winter specifically. Here we go. Luckily this won't take nearly as long because we can fly. This there was the fly pads, so that would be a big help to us. Alright then, what we need to do is fly all the way towards the top. We're at the very top. Let's see. I need to look for oh wait, no, that's it. It is the very top. No, I don't need to go there. Basically, to go back to that house. You remember the squirrel was? Yep. Well, we need to return there during the winter. And you find him, well, hibernating. Oh, here we go. This is where it was. We'll smash through here. There we go. Acorns. That's him sleeping with his girlfriend. We never actually see throughout the game, except for this particular scene. If we didn't return here, we would never even know he had a girlfriend. But... Hey Banjo, we found all the stop and swap items. Time to ditch the checklist and stash them away for use in Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Oh, you shut up. I am never playing that game. However though, if you do want to check your bonuses, these are actually well hidden. That's right. There we go. Done it correctly, you should have all the stop and stop items. All 6 eggs and the ice key. But yeah, that's all you have to do. Just go to next after click clock word and you can see more right here your progress. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to show you really. I just thought I'd show these guys off. Remember though, it cannot stress it enough, you need a save file Banjo Tooie or Banjo and Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, a game which I will never play. Not in a billion years. So yeah, just no. But these actually can be used to terrain Banjo Tooie. I'm not going to show that off though because I'm not really sure how that works yet. But I did at least want to show off these eggs to you guys. Yeah, this is the post game Banjo Kazooie, not Banjo Tooie. I haven't even done a playthrough of Banjo Tooie yet. So what I'm going to do is that when I eventually, and I mean eventually, play Banjo Tooie, then when I do the post game, I can show off these eggs again in the ice key. So yeah, remember this down the line for much later on when I someday do Banjo Tooie in my playthrough. But yeah, with that I'm done now. I'm finished with this game, quite frankly. Nothing else I really want to do. So yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough of Banjo Kazooie, and I can definitely see why it became a favourite for anyone playing Nintendo 64. Definitely, for the most part, it's a pretty solid game. Pretty nice platforming, has a great humour as well. First Banjo Tooie has much better humour in the dialogue, but this one has some good humour too. But yeah, I definitely had a great time playing it. And I'm so glad I finally got to see what all the fuss was about. But with that is Master Room 347. Game is all types and RPG the platformer. Stay classy.